Hey guys, welcome back to CRM Labs. What we're going to do today is we're going to start building out some separation between work streams that are likely to be relevant for your organization. One such is the distinction between marketing and sales users' involvement with your environment. As you can imagine, having an application that's directed towards sales versus an application that's directed toward marketing can be hugely beneficial for navigating through your day-to-day work motions. And having an application that's set up specific for that audience of users helps drive their work motions in the most effective and efficient way possible. So I think within about 5 minutes or so, I'll be able to create a new application, and then in future videos we'll iterate on top of it where we add additional functionality and features to the components that we designate as relevant for that group. So to get started, we'll go to the setup menu. We'll navigate to the app manager. App Manager is where all the applications live. So a lot of these are out of the box. And what we're going to do is create a custom application. We're going to give it an app name. So we're going to call it Frame and Flow Marketing. One of the best practices for anything you do in Salesforce where you're given the ability to provide a description, it's worthwhile to do so. It helps future developers to come in and understand at a glance what the reasoning was for whatever development item that you put in. So we're going to name this simply, or give this a description of application designed for the marketing end user. We're going to add some level of customization where we can add an image. The images have to be 5 megabytes or less. I'm good with this blue color, but if you want to change it up, you can move it around. You can change it to whatever your company's branding is. I'm going to use the theme throughout the build in this application, so every other object, record, and whatnot will take on the theme that I've defined here. I'm going to allow for standard navigation. I'm going to set it up for desktop and phone form factors, so that allows this application to be used for not only a web version on your desktop, but also through your mobile phone or tablet. I'm going to allow for this setup, since it's in the development sandbox, and for my design usage to do full setup options, which gives me access to the service, data cloud, and all those menu items from the top. I am going to disable the end user's personalization of the nav items. In a lot of cases, the organizational leader takes a moment to define what that end user's motion is and how they conduct their job. And in how they conduct their job determines the objects that are set up at the top. Realistically, we would want those to be easily navigated to, and when we allow personalization, it's going to take away time from the end user having to search the box of dots over here to find the object that they're looking for. Utility items are huge. I mean, you can create soft phones down here to where it's easy to connect and click the dial. Any type of action you can think of, so like events and tasks and those types of things you can add to the bottom. It's sort of like a global action in a sense, which we'll talk about in another video. For the navigation items, we're building this for a marketing group. So I am going to add accounts here so I can see the customers as a marketing person. I'm going to select the campaigns. Most of the marketing users here are going to be in the mindset of campaign creating. I'm going to add leads. Through my campaigns, I'm going to associate leads as campaign members. I may also have a need to look at contacts as campaign members. And there may be some Salesforce-based sites that I create as a marketing person. Let's see. I think for now, and we'll add chatter. So we'll make chatter the first item. Chatter is just a common way for users to create groups and send messages to each other with an app mention, sort of like how the X platform works. And I think that'll be good for this initial run. Eventually we'll create a home page for these guys. So I'm going to add profiles. So in order for a user to have access to any application, you're going to have to define it at the profile level for access. So I'm going to make this for marketing and the system administrator only. I'm going to save it. When we scroll down in our list here, we're going to see a new frame and flow marketing application. This is where you can come to delete or edit those items that we had created prior. When we go back to our home page, we should be able to click the box of dots and navigate to the marketing application. We'll see that chatter is the first thing here, so there's no highlights here, but if I wanted to app mention someone, all you do is simply say at Justin, need to create a customized home page for the marketing folks. And when I share that, that app mention is going to hit a navigation item. It will let me know that, hey, whenever I have notifications turned on, it'll let me know that I need to do something, right? Here's the accounts view. Here's the campaigns view. Here's leads. So right now we see all the same leads that the sales users have. In our next module, what we'll do is we'll build some customizations that interact directly with the lead object itself. And what we'll do is we'll create a customized experience that's relevant for the marketing person. I hope you found this video useful. I'll create a new video soon, and we'll dig into this customization of the lead for a marketing person perspective. Thank you guys for taking the time.